Just letting you guys know, I have a new podcast episode up. You can check it out on all podcast platforms. For some reason, Spotify is not cooperating this week, but it is up everywhere else, including my No Bleeps YouTube channel. That will be linked down below. Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Spill Sesh. You guys, Larray did not come to play when he freaking released his new diss track on literally everyone. If you can think of a name, he probably put him in the freaking diss track. If I've talked about him on my channel, he put him in the freaking diss track. He did not mess around. And I can't believe he's still friends with half of the people, and that half the people wanted to be in the freaking video because the shade was thrown. The diss was there. Let me freaking tell you guys, this man said, I don't care if we're friends or not, your butt is getting called out for real. And he put it all out on the table, and I'm honestly so shook he was able to say some of the stuff that he said. And I'm just like, I had to process it, you guys. I had to take some notes so that I could explain to you what happened and what was said. I've been waiting for this. I've been seeing him talk about it. He was like saying he needed to run some stuff by his friends. I remember he played a clip for the Dolan twins. He was talking about he needed to know if he could put the Charlie part in. And I was like, what is he saying? What is he saying? He needs permission? Oh my gosh. He literally started off the diss track with an apology. Like the first couple lyrics, it's literally saying, I just want to apologize in advance for this. I'm so sorry that you have to hear this. And I mean, you guys definitely just have to go watch it, but wow. The amount of people that he calls out or just talks about in this, let's just run down the list of names real quick. I mean, it's a long list, you guys. We're talking about Bryce Hall, James Charles, Jeffree Star, Noah Beck, Griffin Johnson, Nikita Dragon, Tony Lopez, Shane Dawson, Tana Mojo, Thomas from the Hype House, Tati Westbrook, Bryce and Josh together. We're talking about the Dolan twins. We're talking about Charlie D'Amelio. We're talking about Nessa. You guys, this man did not come to play around. Now, not everyone actually got dissed. Some people were just mentioned, but we're gonna break it down. I'm gonna let you guys know what the freak was going down and explain some things if you guys have no idea what he was talking about. So first of all, we're going in the order of the lyrics, and we're starting it off with Bryce. First of all, the first couple seconds of the music video, okay? We're bringing up the fact that Bryce has said the N-word before, and he got a little called out for that in the music video. And then the first couple parts of the song, he's saying that Bryce smells, and that was something that Addison has said, and he basically got famous because of Addison. Then we move on to James. He kind of just jokes with James. I know they're close and I know they're friends, so he just basically was like, oh, he's got a butt and a big forehead, and nothing super crazy was said. But Jeffree, you guys, when Larray tweeted out that the music video had come out, he literally just tweeted out the link and said, Jeffree, don't sue me, heart. I mean, that definitely made a lot of people click on it. And the one thing that he said about Jeffree was that he has said the N-word before. Then he moves on to Noah Beck saying that he has a thick neck and refers to the soccer photo of him. And then it says that he sees why Dixie chose him over Griffin, basically. And then we're talking about Nikita, and he threw some serious shade, some serious relevant shade at Nikita by making fun of how she's changing shades. And he literally even used the photo that has literally been going around about how she just looks pale in one photo and looks like she's trying to do something that she probably shouldn't be doing in the other photo, and that, you know, something that she's been getting called out a lot for doing. And she recently had that tweet where she was asking what race she should be today, so that was very timely. Then one of the most controversial, and truly I cannot even believe he was allowed to put this in here, but Tony Lopez was a big topic of this diss track. I mean, he mentioned Tony Lopez a lot. The man is a part of the chorus, so this was getting repeated a ton. But basically he says this is just one of many digs, but he says that Tony's locked up for trying to bag a senorita, and then that's basically just alluding to the fact that Tony has had allegations against him of speaking to minors, and it's just not a good look. It's not a good look. Later, he repeats multiple times, "This ain't a race, Tony Lopez caught a case." And people are wondering if this means like Tony Lopez is actually in some sort of court case, or what does this mean? I don't know. It sounds really bad. I'm honestly like, Larray, can you get sued? I really hope you can't get sued because this is bad. And might I add, most of the people that I've like mentioned were in the music video except for Jeffree. I don't think Nikita was in it, and Tony was most definitely not in the video, but I think he did have to run some of this by the people. I think if he was friends with them, then he let them know ahead of time they were going to be a part of the diss track. I mean, even Bryce was in the video, you guys. But this Tony Lopez stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, this had my jaw on the ground. Caught a case. Oh goodness. Anyways, we're moving on. Then he brings up Shane. I feel like out of all the things that happened this year, the one thing that Larray mentioned, the only thing that he said was basically like, Shane has a cat someone called PETA. That was the only thing that he came at Shane for. Then he moves on to Tana, saying that she gets canceled all the time, and then it goes on to say the Tony line, and then poor Nessa, you guys. This girl got roasted real bad for that video of her on live with Josh and Bryce, and everyone like forever has made fun of her for this video.
Oh my god, Nessa, you nasty. Nessa, get out of here.
Get out.
Oh my god, no, leave.
Get out.
Leave, you stink.
And, well, Larray brought it up again, so poor girl. And this line just kept getting repeated and repeated, but the poor thing. And then another line that was repeated very often was bringing up the fact that Charlie had a vape one time, and a lot of people were mad at her for having a vape. And then he brings up Thomas and the Hype House, saying that Thomas has bad breath, and then the Hype House is just basically lost the hype without Charlie D'Amelio in the house anymore. Then we move on to Tati, saying she's 40 and complaining about vitamins, and why did you invite James if you don't like him? This line, a little confusing, like the why did you invite James if you don't like him? I'm not sure what that's referring to, whether James and Tati had another falling out, because I know that she had invited him over, at least this is what she said in her most recent video, the last video that she ever freaking posted, when she was talking about Shane and Jeffree and James. She said that she invited James Charles over to her home, and they were speaking privately about everything that had happened, and they basically made up and made amends. So I don't know if that's referring to, you know, her inviting James over to her house to speak and then her still not liking him, if that's what that's about, because I know James and Larray are friends, so I don't know if James confided him in that and then they decided to diss her like that. Then he goes on to basically talk about Bryce and Josh some more, saying that they bullied Chase, and goes on to say that Bryce lost Addison. And then we hit the Sister Squad stuff. We bring up Ethan and Grayson, who were in the video, and basically Larray said that they unfollowed Larray, so he blocked them, and then after the Sister Squad, their channel went and flopped. Now, I know that they're friends. Larray was recently on their podcast, and I also know that Larray played them the diss track, so they're all good and friendly now, and they were in the music video, so obviously they're friends. A lot of people were shaken in their boots because James was in the music video, and so was Ethan and Grayson, and they were like, oh my gosh, does this mean we're getting a Sister Squad reunion? But some people in the comments were saying that Ethan and Grayson actually filmed on an entirely different day than when James was in the music video, so I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if it was the same day, if it was 2 days, but I don't know, you guys. I don't think the Sister Squad will be getting back together, but who knows, honestly. Then Larray jokes about David Dobrik and Teslas, and that's pretty much it for everyone that he talked about in the diss track. It was certainly entertaining, and a lot of people are just reeling about it in the comments. There are some seriously funny comments just kind of pointing different things out. Addison made an appearance in the music video. The music video honestly looked like they had a lot of fun when they were filming it. So I definitely want to know what you guys thought about the diss track, all the lyrics and everyone that he called out. This is absolutely insane. Like the Tony Lopez stuff. Oh my goodness, you guys. I just can't even believe he went there. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I really, really, really want to know your thoughts, you guys. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.